Hey, what's up YouTube? Danny James here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to easily add momentum and energy to your music videos by using keyframes. Again, feel free to check out my digital store at dannyjames.co for preset packs and LUTs that you might find useful. Specifically, my Danny James high energy presets kinda cover what I'll be talking about in this video in a simplified way. So that's something that you can check out after this video. Let's get on with it. I'll use this part of the video to demonstrate. This is a video edited by Toxic, if you know him. So I'll play here just for 20 seconds so that you can get the context.
Popping smoke up in the city like I'm ooh, we getting double busy, turning one up into two. Got my money on my mind, I got my mind on my pillows. Really started off on pedals, now we pulling up in coops. Yeah. And I was living, baby, go and check the views. I'm only getting started, how they bring that I lose. Okay, I hope you get the context itself. The first way that I want to show you how to add momentum and energy using keyframes, create an adjustment layer. Mine is already right here. I want to put an adjustment layer on this shot right here. Okay, I'll make sure it extends to the full length of the clip. Here's the adjustment layer on this clip. I want you to see this clip first before we do anything. So it's it says penthouse living, baby, go and check out the views. So I just want to add some element of energy into this shot. It feels a bit plain. Go to your effects and look for transform. Add it onto that adjustment layer. Then disable the shutter angle that is set by default. Put your own shutter angle. In this case, I want us to use 360, which is like the max. Then add a keyframe for scaling. Push that keyframe to the beginning. Scale it to around 120. 130, 126, 125, whichever value that you choose. I'll make sure they are 10 frames apart, 5, 10. Put that second keyframe there. By adding those two keyframes, we've just added a very small layer of momentum or energy. But then again, it doesn't end there. Highlight on your two keyframes, put them on Bezier, then click this drop down menu. You should see these 2 points and you can see velocity right there. I want us to click and drag this point to the left so that the scaling is fastest in the beginning. As I'm clicking, I will click, hold shift just to maintain it on that line. I can click this other point, drag it right like that. I think that's enough and it should look like this afterwards. This is the first frame, as you can see, and then second frame, third frame, it's already kind of zoomed out to that value that you wanted. And if you need to, you can always adjust that keyframe. That's a really simple tactic that you can use. I just want to show you a different variation of the same. I will go onto this clip right here. I will drag a new adjustment layer, extend it, add the transform effect. I will start by making sure it encompasses the whole clip that is beneath it, and then again back to the transform effects, change using the default shutter angle, and then this time we are not going with 360, instead we are going with 90 degrees. Add a keyframe for scaling, push that to the beginning, or you can start there. 10 frames later, holding shift and right arrow key twice, we can scale it up to 127 according to what we observed. Then I will go half the time that we just used here. I will go 5 frames now, reset it back to 100, and then hold shift 5 frames once again, put it to 127. So we zoom into it, zoom out faster, and then zoom in even much faster. And this is what it looks like. Again, here's a small catch. Since this adjustment layer stays at 127 on the last keyframe, it means that if we cut the rest of the adjustment layer, it will kind of pop back into the initial clip, which is at 100. So it will give you an illusion which adds some bit of energy. Yeah, and then you can use the same tactic, duplicate your adjustment layer. In this case, I want to put that effect around here. So I will hold Alt, click and drag that adjustment layer, and then it's just a matter of hearing the beats and the 808 sounds and knowing where to fit it. Yeah, the same tactic applies here. Once it scales out, it means it will go back to the default once the adjustment layer is cleared. Now the last method that I want to show you, on which you can also use to add momentum, let me put it on this clip right here where he's on the coupe. Again, drag an adjustment layer. I will set it on the last few 12 frames of this clip. Go to your effects and search for echo. Put the echo effect right there. Go to the effect controls. Now I want us to keyframe the number of echoes. We start at 0, go 2 frames, so right arrow key twice, 2 frames, and then we put the echoes to something like 6, and then it will change right now. And then you can use the echo operator to see the one that fits best with your clip. In this case, I think screen should be a bit better. And then I will go again 2 frames, reset back to 0, not 1 but 0, 2 frames, set it to 6, and on and on. Once you add those keyframes, this is what it looks like. Yeah, so you can use it at the end of your clips, in the beginning of the clips. You can also use this adjustment layer in the middle of a cut. I will duplicate this adjustment layer that has the echo operator, and I will also give it a different label color, and I will drag this adjustment layer on right here. Let me just see. Right between these 2 clips in the beginning, and this is what it looks like after we've rendered this selection.
Popping smoke up in the city like I'm ooh, we getting double busy, turning one up into 2. Got my money on my mind, I got my mind on my pillows. Really started off on pedals, now we pulling up in coupes, yeah. Penthouse living, baby, go and check the views. I'm only getting started, how they praying that I lose. Still hit the city with my Achilles in this new drip. You know the vibes when we turn up, cause we too lit. Can't comprehend it, bro, it's really getting stupid. Getting used to winning, I ain't really one for losing.
And yeah, that's how you easily add momentum and energy to your videos, just by utilizing keyframes. If you're not well conversant with the technical side of keyframes and all these effects, you can check out my Danny James High Energy preset pack. It kind of does all these things by dragging and dropping, and it should be an easy way out. My name is Danny James. See you guys on the next video. Peace.